Moreover, a quite craft a day. So, do you know, because you are not taking heed to our agreement with you, move stop it. Move stop here, humanity, and now concentrating. No. We cannot wait.
Cars and nam quino. A quino so rather. Quina so. And so now, who need a road no so. And the way, yes, bako 10 times, sir. We are sure photos. Yea, Minuminu, and they say, Ya quine, Yakati road, sir. Quine, ye, Bayamaye. Quine, ye, Bayamaye. We are fighting for better roads. But we will be dumping refuse in. Sir, drainage, you know.
Me see, ya nante from Kaneshie we do Mallam. Your Mallam kwano. A kwano ni o, a highway, Mallam Highway enu nye. Ya park car Kaneshie nante sa. Wo de be famu e. A kwano that was obi anfam no.
Army, I say arrest them now. If the guy is tough, the citizens will behave. The police need to be busy. Ghana is not working well. I mean, should I watch it? And then I said, the way I move fire no. Me papa, according to Bennett Gogo, I say every law have to work in the system. Ghana, I say law no. A working certain people, certain days, there was certain time, certain moment. Law no working, but on all day, all time. No, Ghana. I may say to us say, bus system in America here. They have big land to raise the cattle. Time lands a boo. Ah, baby, I'm never could be out on your pen and I'm going. Yeah, and we're there. And Kebaba have it all. But they won't do it. That's the problem. And now on the big push, may the road minister name come out Odi Edebrew. Now, and then one way US, Canada, and Germany, who UK baby, and how fee. Now, what they are bar, I shall say Ghana for. How are menu, yes, the AF, yeah, more roads, MIA. And how are you in Casadians? Yes, I can't say boom, and you're destroying. But in that, the road minister said, on the obey ma, Edamai. Repairs Kosoa. The defective section of the Agona Junction to Takwa. Currently, make us say see a road minister Dabeto or say me first information from Mamo. Say, Omoba no. Or say, we are not only building new better roads, we are also determined to have a better maintenance culture. We must preserve the investment we are making on road infrastructure. Why the road minister but trying relax it, me better. How are you Ghana for now? Or no open maintenance no. Oni so no kwa no maintenance culture no. Ya ya ka no. Awulai. Yes any na. Kwa ya fa so say no so no. Ubefu na wo abrochire a. Ahwe am nso be gasa afum ha de. Wo be na che. Na aya momra wate ya femo. Road minister say we are not only building new and better roads. We are also determined to have a better maintenance culture. We must preserve the investment. We must preserve the investment we are making on road infrastructure. Now, preserve it into Agona to friends Takwa road there. Or maintenance for time and another year to honor as I know maintaining a fantastic, a beautiful. Ugo Pema, Eastern Regional Minister, has ordered the temporary suspension of the ongoing China Mall construction project in Koforidua over the developers' failure to comply with drainage and flood control directives. The decision follows growing concern from residents in nearby communities who have complained about persistent flooding and waterlogging during heavy rainfall.
Moreover, a quite craft a day. So, do you know, because you are not taking heed to our agreement with you, move stop it. Move stop here, humanity, and now concentrating. No. We cannot wait because what the agreement was in it. Move boy my be sad drainage. Drainage in this track. And I catch her was say because of a dying way, any senior ACC drainage in the quino. You say more boy my be away say. But say yem be I'm not issue edgina hangina. I'm not seeing the distance. Yeah, by ya. Na enye say ye ne nchi say we we ebe boy me kura me baba be adwuma wa ha. Ba say say wa ha no. Ebe say road no number 1 because a flooded road nyina aha nyina flooded. Enti eno nti me buy and aha no mu nyina a flooded. So what are we doing about this drainage?
About ye installations here you do see especially power. It's here na ye see ahase.
Yeah, but we say yes see be installation na wi isi onu to aneto ye twin ma wonye installation offer. Me see me twin na wa installation na nsa na wa ye we dia me nua be ma me mpene kra because we say wo ye we a wo be wie wo concentration wa ha no. I wish I came when it was raining. Now one day mefre omu nyina isi oni to mi su mefre. Enti da ben na wo ye we say yes sir. Ye be see mu kwan from working. Na ma concentrate wo we so ansa na ma ye.
Na bomu is ampacho ye be pass wires bi wo for. Enu nti na ye nti ye pass bi pe enche. Because person commission aha project.
Engineers mu we.
In no time.
Way construction of this ebe affect that dey be the be for her.
It depends on the depth at which the cables look. So that means the cable has to be answer.
And I feel so I spoke from my layman point of view. Then and they would come home.
And I'm but sir, me from Fetteh Kakraba. I think sir developer no. Minim the final permitter assembly last week have been south at the moment and the caveat in the permit, but the series of meetings a year before and sana moving ready structure. Then there was a basic understanding and the developer agreed in principle and it was captured in a minute at the RCC that the culvert here is a major bottleneck.
Yeah.
And that culvert, the developer has to bear it. And we urban roads, we called for the whole thing because when we saw the development going on, we wrote a letter and the letter called for all the several meetings that was held.
Okay. And here find you. Look, come and look at it. This building.
Yes.
Aha Friday.
Yeah.
Aha Friday. Aha any. You see this? Aha nya Friday. So you cannot tell me say aha Friday. I picked this thing from social media. About say esa lashing is like Rita Mr. Koji Musike dinti. Oh yeah. So I got this on social media. Mudan hu nyina Friday. Mudan nyina eni edani so den na me dey kire no. Fani, is that not your? Aha nyina Friday. There was flood all over. Look at it.
Honorable Minister.
Look at it. Look at it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
There was flood all over. Quite craft Friday. So, do you know? Because you are not taking it to our agreement with you, move stop it.
Honorable Yapacho.
Move stop here, Jumani, and now concentrating. No. We cannot wait
from
because
old, no. Na tisa nsuo ye to esanya project we anka be west crossing sa
but anka ye be see ano because say nia ye be ye bia no edan na wa hanti ye mpese ye touch mu bibia because anka ye ntimi ntra as a region 1 year and over near ye ba ha no we wouldn't have been waiting for these things to happen. You told me initially it didn't flood. Everything here flooded. And I show it to you. Yeah, continue. Let him continue.
With what I was saying. So, urban roads, we asked the developer and the assembly to ensure.
Now, wait, Abra, the regional minister of Koforidua, Okopi was that China. China more for now, my being said, Omesi, Omono baby. I hope, say, at least. I'm not on 40% of Ghanaian goods. I doubt. And now, a lot of Ghanaian things. China more. de me kakra na me mawure mu no de me hu na ni na made in China for ngwa ni na ye China nkwa ba ya mo kwan ana mo bo asa ye rose amaye ugo pie mu a ma me the video e kire o mo se mo hwe e de course social media no wehu ana manfo ya abo no se wabeji sika kura fi o mo nchen but omo won na me say that place look like a waterlogged area. I need to see building. Why did you even allow them for the first place? But also the occasion say, "I'm widening up the drainage." Say, and so no better my pass it through. And also, Oman yet. And this is the second time I'm reporting about Chinese company. All causing confusion on drainage side. And their first day road. Now you have catch your way near no Accra. And that way, Koforidua. Now, one thing we don't know is a flood. No, a bandage in a kwano so. The road is not meant to sustain in so no. Na afa gidigidi na sha se na potos sha se ba. So regardless of the investment I invest our road no na essay. Sa China mo no minya na nke bubu ana wadwen o say. Because baby I see no if the enso to him even the China money na ho na flood e. Ana flood ko gu kwan ho nyina. Flood the whole area. Nti kwan na ye de sika kese aye no. A Chinese company said na Ghana ni eso se won any manager so den you madam o se achirim wanya no achirim Caroline Stam na ka ya bo ano so that building is not even supposed to be there. I'm very sure this building you guys say a waterlogged area but Ghana no there say you could trace sika kakra ma obi pe something happened and na see area ne common drainage on bia mu no ozo we in the cables nti yen twan ma ono ye ne wire ni wie na ebe kwa ase ho e fa ase o wie a anse na mo be ye drainage no meanwhile ye rainy season mu me no ko na wie ye June July na ye wure mu no rainy season ye wure mu no yen twan na ono wie de ono ye ansa ndi regional minister why are they why are they pa suspend yomo omo ntimi ye drainage na omo they should get out of here China Ghana just ye enya mama ye na ye say ya de diom so ba no ma bebo ani amase no amaye na enya China for no kwa o say we de ya suspend no ya order the so on suspend eduma no ye drainage no oko pie bo Kaneshie the way are flooding no
Yiri time. Ese ba na yo hono hwe nsu ko.
cars enam kwan no e kwan no so rather kwan na so enso na ohun ni na no e road no so and the way yes back 10 times ah we sure say unhu potos yen minu mienu ana ese ye kwan yenye ye nya ka ti road minister kwan we yenye ye be ye maye kwan we yenye ye be ye maye we are fighting for better roads but we will be dumping refuse in drainage you know. Ship in you. nkra ni na o.
Hey, we go card inside. Hey.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm turn on Quebia now. Pin.
Ma ka esi alo ni. Na bi we me humba. Me no nga. E we se tu. Me Akwa we o kan se. Okay, talan cruiser.
Ogusu jine mo chesa until ne aba o.
And again, ye drainage where I and the as a misa. You video was it China or USA? I said, it's only topena adiana bie. Ebiana zona gum na sa kata. Oh, na kama correct pa. Enti enzo ne timi nyina kwa no so. Ya na chese we ni bie pe na enzo no e di America ko drainage area ho na akogum na sa kata so kama. Entimi nyenu bi wa na ne boye den. Mpacho mo amotu kwan no abogafo no mo na mo nim sa niam we ye de a local champion aya na ete ye de gata we na enim ye hu gata foforo bia drainage we na enim we ya ye na de covid atoso eno a de enim ani mpacho ye need different ones bi wo ha ye betima ya zone enka kwan no so like zone to ayi nyina kwan no so ye ni bi awo other areas say mo amo US ni UK ni ehun Canada ni Germany like any different ye die bia na so mo ye ene nka because me just sure say ye die na mo be debi mo dem mo educate what because me de we na mahu am nkwanda ni na o se mahu foforo bia de movie mu ana say obi na video na social media de abeto enti mpacho mo yisu ye die bi na de yisu ye ntimi nye ntimi man na modernize one bi kakra because enso ye egu kwan so yi say no mpo ye se ne boy dia the road no be more close la chen no road no so enche na asai ese wi Ghana ye nna ya we maintenance culture no the work for Ghana here and the answer be portals no na dan man who ndi da benda na enye sa side no nko o say the entire Accra ni na a flat area fin muta say Accra for fin doson that no doson the phone so mo ton ni mo kwan no fana reason oton ni nema ni wi na waji atu gata ni oswa ne bola fifi ni waji atu gata mu chese ase me se mo ka se nsuo to a nsuo no oye bola ma no hu a obefo bola ndi akoto bola so ama o ogo pe mo Santa Maria ho so enye easy na hwe kwan no mo na kwan no so hwe de am so bre and one thing aside the road ni say no na life at risk because I remember these last 2 years flat I course nice car otim na adwene se obetra nkakra na wafam e de ko ye due wa hu de na nsuo ni gaga atweka no e na kwa kura gata bi mu pa na de car ne ko na minim e bia wa keka rovers na ahye soro no air condition e wom kakra de bia bebo na ama se beduru bia na amfana nkoto ere bia na amfana nkokrache bia ma na hu a e bia beso wa bia ma hu nsuo afa Ghana for ediko because of flood so Your life you at risk. Your properties are at risk. Now the worst part, your road no. Yes, I bought card ya no. Yesu banti. Say ye nipa na ya na ye nti. Say ye na ekunya. Enka ya ye ne. Wa bo dua no. Say dua na sa beda na beku a. Say no ko bo ye ti dua no nyini enka beku. Na mom no kwan na ono ye innocent na ye ni na ye sika na ye de ye no. Say ye na go Accra say Philip no. Na mo amote Accra no mo ni fi ka fi. Na ma ya ma flood da besi. Na say asɛ kwan na my poto. Mo gwa na wizu. Mo gwa mota sika. Na obeka se honko aso enye honko ngo a ukopie mo Fetteh Kakraba kosi Awutu Breku egosi Kasoa Winneba road no so a Kasoa Winneba road na egusu ayeyo na hey because of expansion na ayeye nidi wo he se nchen kakra se atete bi ho yes flood wo drainage ayini mu nti no look at cars na omu nantimi nko omadina attention and atis omu ntimi movie kwano yes no. Meanwhile, the road minister is talking about maintenance culture. So maintaining friend is saying ugo pay mo agona to takwa o maintaining sa road no. Meanwhile, ye attitude ye to ball egu a friend is a drainage system ye flood am kwan no aye flooded. Na it was so 10 times. Na se kwan no tutu ya yes I could government nothing. Or see, we must preserve the investment we are making on the road infrastructure. And this is the reason why I say, wow, beto adia to get and be a sanitation police. Some for nyen so amanfo. Nyen cheche amanfo. That's the only way we can preserve it. Me say Ghana, your problem enforcement. Your bigger problem in enforcement. Now, you better enforce it. When a Ghana and you say, Science or say all waterways have been obstructed, but when your structure is demolished, you start crying. See how the highway has turned into a dam. I parked my car and started walking from Kaneshie, and I'm heading towards Wija.
Me see, ya nante from Kaneshie we do Mallam. Mallam kwano. E kwan ni o we highway Mallam Highway enu nye. Ya park car Kaneshie nante sa. Wo de be famu e kwan na da wo so obi anfam no. Fucking country. Mo mpesa mo beye population ni ye. Mo aton nsuo kwan nyina sisi adan. Ye demolish ana mo usu. Sha highway na adane dam no highway traffic light no car abo me se man nante ma park car nante wo Kaneshie sa abebedu Mallam me nante akọ weja me nante akọ barrier na man nante edu Kasoa o ma mbofo o ma ya wo hia atum yanse bia na empemfo de bi mutere mo ya kwan na ma ye na anyhow twabra ya bre ma park car na me nam fo man nante sa ye ban nante sa edu
hwe oje ne ka siko ana ho nante ko dan ye gbu na namusu ewura no mamutungu ho na mutugu ho enti ne kwan onyanko de car na kwan so wasi because in walking is better than driving. Only in Ghana on Ghana roads ana sade be bedumasi say walking is better than driving nanka o drive ya obi dey say your oga enkansu atoyi kaso na mu na enkansu obo ye nam fom ye food wagon for no. But this particular one there omo nante omo di nkunim eje omo te kam omo du fi eje omo te kam. Meanwhile the road was meant to make transportation easier and faster, but not in Ghana here. Mumu be the comment by here. Abra making about the attitude, the culture of Ghanaians when it comes to a road maintenance and the distraction na ekosono. And most of them who can in it make perfectly sense. It make perfect sense, Papa. Because you know, one tier by enforcement and one for so like yeah. Ghana for you go do US ni Germany UK for you. Gware omo di mra so mo obi nyabi. Ade na in Ghana here we cannot do it. According to Pa Eko, we have a long way to go. Wallahi, I agree with you. We know say our mindset is very bad. And also me didum ba army say arrest them now. if the guy is tough, the citizen will behave. The police need to be busy. Ghana is not working well. I mean, Awatey. And then that's the way I move fire now. Me papa, according to Bennett Gogo, I say every law have to work in the system. Ghana had as a law no. A working certain people, certain days, there was certain time, certain moment, alone a working. But on all day, all time, no, in Ghana. I may say to us say, bar system in America here, they have big land to raise the cattle. Time, lands a boo. Ah, baby, I'm never could be on your pen and Junam yeah, in Kebaba have it all. But don't do it. That's the problem. According to Bennett Gogo, say because the law was here. More years, you know. Emran na yedwuma ho. Ye hai de emran ntimi nya adwuma o. Mallam be pa atwa ma, so be pa atwa ma. Ohini be pa atwa e de ama o. Am dia tadam. Yeah, my girlfriend. When I free bakunya ba no ho. Ghana can only develop if the institution sits up here in Germany. Germany okay. Or say here in Germany, here in Germany, you wouldn't want to get yourself into trouble, cause the kind of stress you go through, no, just say, well, emrano ye adwuma nke mu be de, wo yen na ntwe wo kwan ho, wo tu nwura, egu drainage system mu, na wo ye okay. Now, how they will also be you pay good roads, you pay better roads, and a portal so you can so MC near MC better be MC or better be Albi Accra say how can they allow cows to be walking and grazing in the city? Tamai Ghana we dey. Bennett Gogo say he needs to be jailed for doing that. Wallahi a lie. I agree with you. And I say yes, good work done. Oh, thumbs up. Fancy near come up. Hubert Akron say old burger film to Bazime to Amezufe. Hey, me so say me boni here. Me say me Votarian passport. Now me dan munipa. Road please advocate for us. Road means already person as a voter region. Fumi to Bazime to Amezufe. Almost on road minister. Be push no munya omo de nti be yema omo. Edward Boache say it is human behavior to do things without thinking twice about it. In Canada, we have parking bylaws and they are enforced by bylaw officers. When you violate the bylaw, most of the time you are fined and the amount is usually exorbitant. So people are disciplined and dissuaded from violating. We need enforcement also. Chamai. Me sure say you Ghana your law how. But who go enforce them? Who go enforce them? Me say oti nipa na ne hini ama ne sofo beba ne sofo ama ne Mallam beba. That be our problem oh. And only a problem. Now Mary pledge even Senegal it will not happen. Oh, and a country called Senegal hey won't mean maybe and ma give you up. Ma give you up what? Sana just say Africa hakura no your baby wo how ntimi nye me sure say beni kura ntimi za nkwasa sem sa ana Ghana the first sub-Saharan independent country Kwame Nkrumah Ghana mnane sa na yetu wura gugatam na kwan no essay ewi a ye completely potus ba okwan yen ya ka kire me comment section as na omo amto enwura gugatam an flood kakra si wa Accra yi kwan no so na ne anso atata ya essay ne mana potus yenye omoden road minister say o maintain agona to Takwa road ana o ensure say ono the maintenance opepa nemo no yem preserve your road infrastructure no are we preserving it with this kind of attitude catch me in comment section na say where we are subscribe like it na say mo nua eso enye bi edi no e ba ko max billion I will make a truth we all trends macro bye bye.